Well, fall is a great time to get out those recipes, start cooking, and get some yumminess in your mouth. Recently, I spoke with Chef Chadwick Boyd with an amazing recipe using NatureSweet tomatoes. Chef, thank you for being with us. Now, you say that NatureSweet tomatoes are a home cook's friend in the kitchen. Why is that?
So I have been cooking with tomatoes for over 30 years, and my great grandfather actually was a tomato farmer. So I know a really good tomato when I see one. And Nature Sweet tomatoes are just fresh, juicy, and sweet 365 days out of the year. So we don't need to depend on tomato season. All we have to do is go to the produce department, pick up these beautiful cherubs or constellations, and they're easy and delicious to cook with.
There's so many of them. What NatureSweet
Yeah.
tomatoes are you cooking for us today?
So I'm going to get started with a dish. Are you a cook, Emily?
I am not.
You're not. Okay, this dish is really simple. It's got just a few ingredients. And so I'm going to use the yellow comets. Yellow tomatoes are a little bit more mild, they're sweeter and less acidic, and it's perfect for this tomato pan sauce with bruschetta. So I actually have started cooking here. I've cooked down some of these comets along with a little bit of brown sugar, and I've got a little bit of wine that I'm going to put in here. And this is kind of a set it and forget it kind of thing. I've thrown in some shallots, and then literally we're going to let this cook down, and you can see how nice and kind of juicy and warm and cozy it is. And then we're going to finish it off by putting some fresh comets in here. And that gives it a nice kind of pop of excitement when we do a bite.
That looks like something I could definitely handle. And when you think tomatoes, you think red, but you're using yellow. They come in all these kinds of colors. Tell us about the multicolored tomatoes that you're using.
So they are a mix of four different kinds of tomatoes. And to celebrate them, I am pickling them, making pickled cherry tomatoes. And you can see all these wonderful colors. You got the bright red, the yellow again, and these are twilights. They're kind of green brown. I'm just going to take my skewer here. You can take a bamboo skewer, poke them all the way through like this, and you just fill a mason jar. And I've made some simple pickling juice with some white balsamic, some peppercorns, a little bit of garlic and bay leaf. And then you pour it into a jar like that. And you can see when they come out, look how beautiful this is. You actually just let this cool down, put it in the refrigerator. And these are wonderful little gifts, especially for the holidays coming up. I mean, but look at all of the excitement of its celebration of the tomatoes.
That is gorgeous and looks delicious. Now, tell me, what other fun recipes do you like to use tomatoes in?
Oh, I love to actually, this is one of the things that I do all the time. So the Nature Sweet cherubs, I literally sit them on my desk and I pop them all day long. They're a great natural snack, and they're fresh and they're bright in color, low in calorie, obviously, got a lot of lycopene in them. So it's one of my favorite little snacks, morning, noon, and night. I use this for garnish for cocktails. I have a tomato sipper. If you go to naturesweet.com, there's a wonderful little bright cocktail, which you can zero proof or add some little bit of spirits there. And it's a really nice party drink.
Well, I know you've made us all hungry. Thank you. For these amazing recipes and more, visit naturesweet.com. They paid for today's segment. Thank you so much for being with us on Mile High Living. We'll see you on Monday at 11:30 a.m.
Furniture provided by Colorado Casual Furniture.